So, most companies that plan on getting venture finance will start their life as a Delaware C corporation. And let me tell you a little bit about what that means. C corporation means a corporation that has elected to be taxed under subchapter C of the Internal Revenue Code. It is different than other types of entities such as S corporations. A C corporation is just a corporation under state law that has made a certain type of tax election that provides that it is going to be a separate taxable entity. It pays tax on its income separately, and then when it distributes the earnings, the shareholders pay tax separately on those earnings. That's why oftentimes you'll hear people say that a C corporation is subject to double taxation. In fact, it's subject to tax once and its shareholders are subject to tax again. Now, why would a company be a C corporation? Typically, these are companies that are either very small or very large. Very, very small companies will be C Corps so that they can take advantage of some of the fringe benefit provisions of the Internal Revenue Code. These are companies that are going to zero out their income every year in compensation to their owners. So in effect, only the shareholders are paying tax because the corporation itself will have enough deductions where it has very little income. Also the very large publicly traded companies, they really have no other option but than to be C corporations. Most significantly for our purposes, however, are corporations that are venture financed. And this can include a corporation that has an institutional or a non-individual shareholder has to be a C corporation. A corporation that has more than one class of stock, for example, preferred stock that VCs like to take, has to be a C corporation. And a corporation that has somebody who is not a U.S. individual has to be a C corporation. So, for example, a corporation that issues shares to a foreign person. Those companies will have to be C corporations. They are a state law corporation. The C designation only refers to its tax status as a separate tax-paying entity.